Well, I'm actually still shaking. It's been fantastic, and I can't wait to tell my daughter and granddaughter. They'll be, well, my granddaughter will be asleep, but my daughter they'll be so excited, and I know that it will mean a lot to nurses to know that a story like mine can end up with such achievements, and to be recognised tonight. It's really fantastic. Wonderful audience, very warm, listening very intently, and I just feel fantastic. Nursing Times Awards are very important because nurses often feel that they're not always valued, and this year has been a particularly harsh one, I think, for nurses, due to a variety of forces. There's an air of uncertainty. We do have an extremely diverse nursing workforce throughout the country, and that is diverse in terms of the backgrounds that British-born people who come into nursing come from, but also the National Health Service is absolutely dependent on nurses from overseas, and more recently nurses from Europe. And we've all read in Nursing Times, for example, of the tragic reaction that occasionally is happening to nurses, the abuse, verbal abuse, and sometimes physical abuse. This has been heightened this year. And so I think it's even more important that, there's just hundreds of nurses here, and I could sense their sense of cheer, positivity in the air. And it's just a joyous moment, and I think that could help reinvigorate, recharge their batteries, go back and feel, yes, somebody knows what they're doing and thinks it pretty good. What I am hoping is that nurses, when they get a bit down or they feel that they want to achieve something within their profession for their patients first and foremost, that it can be done. I think having heard more people having heard my life history, it was a difficult start, but how important a nurse was when I was a child, and whose career I wanted to follow. And I know, because the families have told me, that I've had a similar impact on them through nursing care that none had on me when I was a young child, being looked after with severe and painful eczema. So, we need to tell our stories and encourage those that are in the profession. Hopefully, maybe encourage more people to come into the profession as well. If somebody was considering entering a Nursing Times Award next year, I would say do it. Don't think for very long. Do it. Often, nurses lack confidence. They're genuinely, on the whole, very warm individuals, but who, this expression, I'm only a nurse, I'm just a nurse, says a lot about their lack of confidence. They don't feel that they're really felt to be very important, that they are very important. Every patient will tell you that. Doctors will tell you that. Other people will tell you that. So, but if you don't actually submit your application so that these expert judges can have a look and see whether you could be shortlisted, the work that you are doing will never be broadcast, and you will never get that sense of gratification and pride that others also think your work is fantastic.